Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio from now till the end of April 2020. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone out there might enjoy them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back, and to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. So we do like to radiate with true love energy around here, happy, friendly, and loving types. And we have nothing to fear because we are calm and cheerful. Trying to be, anyways, right? So I almost did this video a few hours ago, and because I felt like, okay, I feel like I can do it, you know? But I kind of sat for a second. I thought, oh, let me just lay down for like maybe 15 minutes, try and clear my mind. And then that was it, you guys. I was out. You know, I wasn't really feeling well. It was weird. But yeah, I don't know. And then I woke up hours later, which is right now. It's 12:22. This is a significant number, you guys. It's 12:22 a.m. So you might want to look that up. I think that's the number that, you know, changes are coming. Not 100% sure, but if you know, Google that 12:22 meaning, I'm sure something like that might show up. But yeah, so I kind of got up, and in the middle of the night, well, it was the middle of the night for me anyways, and you know, I thought I'd just listen to a reading, and yeah, it kind of wasn't resonating. So that's when the sign was, okay, it's time for me to give it a try, right? That's usually when I feel like I need to do a reading, because not all of the readers are going to resonate, you guys. Same for me, right? Because we all have different stories, and the readers, when they're reading to you, that's the energy they're getting. So if it doesn't resonate, not a big deal, okay? Come back later, you know, or check another sign or whatever. But that's my cue. Okay, I think I gotta do this now. So I'm ready to do the Scorpio reading from now until the end of April 2020. All right. Now, as you can see, I have 3 stones here. Okay. I want you to think of a question, and then at the end of the reading, hopefully you will have been targeted on one of those stones as your answer. At the end of the reading, I'll go ahead and reveal those answers. Okay, so that's plenty of time to choose. So let's go ahead and find out what is going on for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. And just to remind you guys, yeah, I'm just kind of doing these, playing it by ear, making sure I'm in that right energy to do the readings, okay? I didn't feel right earlier, I feel right now, so let's see what's going on for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. The general energy for Scorpio is 7 of Pentacles. All right, so somebody's waiting. It always seems like there's so much waiting going on, right? Always. But it seems like you're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Is it a seed that you have planted, or is it something that you know something's coming, you're just waiting for it, or, you know, there's waiting going on though. Let's go ahead and see what the first 3 cards are for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Trying to get 3 cards out for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Scorpio, now until the end of April 2020. The first 3 cards we have out are The Emperor. It seems that you're standing in your Emperor energy, right? Yeah, it seems that you've been through a lot, you know. How else would you be the Emperor, right? You've reached this level of, you know, this level on the chain of command because you've been through some shit, right? Yeah, you know. We don't start as emperors, you know, like we start as pages, then knights, then kings, and then emperor, right? That's the order of the chain of command here in the spirit realm in regards to people's people's learning cycles. You know, if you can get through these cycles and understand, then most likely you're being bumped up, right? Seems that there's some patience needed in a situation that you're dealing with, okay? So patience because you're waiting, right? Whatever has caused you to wait and go through cycles or whatever in your own personal life has brought you to be the emperor, right? This could be your energy. And you know you have to be patient for something because it's not quite, you're not quite where you want to be, right? So you're kind of waiting. Oh, I see here. We have the Hierophant. So it could be involving some sort of, you know, union or some sort of joining or finding out information or even marriage, you know? This card is so many things, the Hierophant. So many things. You could be consulting somebody in some sort of corporation, some sort of religious sect, it could be school, could be staff from the school, somebody of higher authority. You could be consulting them about a situation. You could also be thinking about expanding your, I don't know how to say this, expanding your soul, right? Expanding your soul because you know that there's something going on, right? There's something going on. You know something's going on. You're starting to realize something. So you're seeking guidance. Let's go ahead and see what the next three cards are for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. For Scorpio, now until the end of April 2020. The next three cards I have out are look at that, the King of Wands. He kind of fell out. I'm going to put him back though, okay? We know that King of Wands is that passionate guy, right? Someone with a lot of passion. Now, we're not going to focus on signs when it comes to the Emperor because we all know that the Emperor takes on the qualities of all the kings, right? Has been through all those cycles. So the Emperor could have any sign in the chart, okay? So you kind of have to, with whoever else you're dealing with here, kind of have to use your own judgment on that, right? Page of Wands. So yes, you are the Emperor, right? But we still have the Page of Wands here, which could be you wanting to take a new direction, right? Maybe you're not really aligned with the paths you have taken because maybe they were the wrong choices, but now you're feeling, you see another path here, something completely different than what you're used to, but you're thinking about it. It's a new adventure, right? Yeah, could be dealing with a Libra. We all know that the Emperor usually gets shacked up with the Empress in the end, right? Libra and Taurus energy. But there will be justice here after this wait. Okay, you will have justice. Whatever you're waiting for or dealing with here, it could be with a marriage, could be wanting to get into one, could be wanting to get out of one. But either way, you're having patience in this, you're tempering whatever's going on around you. You're just dealing with it for right now, because that's pretty much all you can do. But you're going to have justice, okay? Yeah, look, judgment. There will be a judgment made on a marriage. So you could be actually going through some sort of situation where you are possibly dealing with a marriage, maybe separation. You could be getting into one or getting out of one, like I said, right? And I don't see anything crazy too much right here, not yet, right? But a judgment will be made in regards to that union or marriage or situation you're in, okay? Let's see what the next three cards are for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Now until the end of April 2020. This is for Scorpio, and now until the end of April 2020. The next three cards out are... I spoke too soon, didn't I? Shit, sorry guys. Seven of Swords. Kind of getting something off this. It almost looks like you've gone through something, you or whoever you're thinking of, or whatever your situation. It seems like you've gone through something that was really, deceptive. Could have been you doing it or another person, okay? But I kind of feel like now you're just kind of picking up the pieces, right? Whatever remains, you know? Like somebody took as much as they could from you, and you're just trying to get or salvage what you have left to move forward, okay? So something maybe difficult may have happened, but you are trying to salvage whatever, whatever you have inside you to move forward. I'm feeling tired, you guys, okay? So this is the energy I'm getting. You're very tired, mentally drained, okay? Seven of Cups. This is a card of having options, choices, decisions to make, you know. Doesn't always mean something bad, like somebody having a bunch of relationships or anything. It could be just anything, you guys. But we'll figure it out what it means, right? Yeah. So whatever happened right here with the Seven of Swords with you, with this deception, this is actually what has led you to be the Emperor. I think this was the final draw. This is the last straw. I mean, I just saw 1338, I think it was, yeah, 1338. Wow, I looked at it, I wanted to tell you, and I already almost forgot it. But yeah. Yeah, it seems that whatever karmic cycles that you've been through that has caused you some devastation has actually led you to be the Emperor, right? That's why you started there as the Emperor. Let's see what you're going to end as. You're going to end with some burdens here. Okay. Now, it doesn't always mean that, when you see this Ten of Wands, that the burdens are, really heavy. It just all depends on your, like what you can handle, right? Some people can take on burdens, tackle them, and just move on. Some people hang on to burdens and they just hang on for like weeks, months, years even to these burdens. Can't let them go, right? But I do see here You might actually be getting rid of the burden of having too many choices, right? Maybe you've had too many choices and you're like, you know, this is too much. I'm overwhelming myself, right? I've put myself in a situation where it's just too much for me to deal with all at once, right? So you're trying to lighten your load here, right? And this might be difficult in the sense of lightening your load. It may actually mean, you know, separating yourself or cutting some of these options off, right? And I know you don't want to be mean about it. I know you don't. But, you know, people are going to take it the way they're going to take it, right? Especially if you are involving other people in this and you're getting advice on how to do this from other people. This might not be a good choice because you might be told, do it this way, do it that way, when in reality, those ways, I just saw 1616, you guys. That reduces down to 77. This is a God's number to me, okay? So I'm feeling as if, you know, I'm headed in the right direction, right? But damn it, that threw me off too, you guys. Anyways, okay, yeah, you want to, you know, lighten your load, and you might be using the tact or mm, the idea that someone gave you, thinking that, okay, this is a nice way to do it, but it might actually not be, right? And then you try to, you know, lighten your load a little bit, and then feelings are hurt from other parties, right? Like they take offense to it because maybe you didn't come at them right. But it's like you got your opinion from somebody that you kind of trust, so you took the advice, and it might have hurt some feelings of certain individuals out there. And this is where it's important to, you know, you can get advice from other people, you know, but don't make that the only person you go to. Seek out several, you know, advices, and then think which one to you sounds like you could use, you know, a certain way of doing something and become successful in actually achieving, you know, this lightening of your load per se, where in the end everyone is not so upset here. Like people are okay, you know, like there's no drama, no terrible heartache. It was like nice separations or whatever, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's important for you to find your own way, because the advice you're getting from other people is what they would do, and they are not you, right? This is why this is something, is a very easy concept, you guys, but a lot of people don't realize it, is that, you know, yeah, we go and get opinions from other people, but those are their opinions for what they would do for themselves in their own circumstances. Their circumstances are not your circumstances, right? Your situations are not their situations. So this is why you have to come up with your own way of doing things, not other people's, right? Your own. We are our own people and we have our own ways of doing things, which is right for us, right? So this is why opinions are opinions, okay? But you gotta ultimately come up with your own solution, right? And I know some people like to get opinions because they don't want to do the work and go within and think about it themselves. Why? I don't know, but it's time to do that kind of stuff. You got to think for yourself. Okay, not a big deal, you guys. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. All right, look, 8 of Cups. You're at the bottom of the deck. Seems that somebody's walking away, Scorpio. Could it have been because there was too long of a wait? You know, somebody was waiting for a really long time and they walked away. Now, some people, they will wait for a long time, right, for certain things. But even if they know, like, okay, say you know who is supposed to be in your life, but you haven't been doing the right thing, and you realize that, oh shit, I wasn't too good to that person. Now I just figured out that's my friggin' person. What should I do? Well, hopefully all the past actions you made weren't so bad, and you might be able to, go within and think about things and then come back to the situation in a nice adult manner, right? And fix it. Simple as that. But if you came in with a lot of drama and, oh gosh, just fighting, arguing, whatever, then you have a problem, right? It's going to be hard to get back in. So, like for example, in my situation, I got, closure, and it was kind of nice. It was kind of easy to move on. And if it was like that with you, then that should be good, right? So, this is actually why I'm doing this reading, because I'm seeing a little bit of differences in the energy for the readers. So I figured, okay, let me give this a try and let me see what I come out with. And yeah, it's a tiny bit different. So, some of you may have separated from somebody and have gotten your closure, and it ended, in a decent way, right? And you're moving forward, but then you're like, oh my gosh, it ended. It really, really ended, yeah? And the reason you would know this, because it ended in such a nice, calm way. Usually the drama stuff, that's like drama, it's not real. But when somebody is finally at, oh gosh, you guys, 2222, just focused on that, okay? Might mean something, but, so now things have ended and you're feeling like, oh no, I think this is for real. And yeah, it possibly could be. And even if you do realize who this person is in your life, and this person definitely knows who you are in their life, you know, they're going to evaluate things based on your actions. Okay? So if they see, yeah, okay, this is my person, but they don't seem to be getting it, or they don't seem to want the same thing, I'm not going to hang on to it. I'm not going to try and hope and pray. And, personally, you guys, I gave myself, when I figured out I was going through something with another individual, I don't know, for some weird reason, I gave myself a time limit, right? That a time that I might hold on until a certain time. And once that time hits, okay, it's time to move forward. Because I don't want to be stuck stagnant in life. I never like to be hanging in the balance. I don't like her. I don't like the hangman. I don't like that, but it happens. So basically, I gave myself a time limit, but I'm not going to wait around for that individual. I'm going to live my life. And when that time limit hits, I know, okay, it's over. Now I can really move forward, right? So a few years ago, for some reason, I chose like November of this year to end this journey in this situation. And I didn't know I was going to be living here a year ago, but I am in a new state now. And guess when my lease is up? It happens to be in November. So I'm feeling that Spirit is actually agreeing with me and the time frame I chose. I don't know why I chose that time frame, but for some reason it's been lingering in my mind for 2 years, and now it's coming back. Okay, because I feel like I've finally let go of something, just like something happened to you, Scorpio. You let go of something. But it wasn't what you thought. Now after you let go and it's over and you start to think, you're like, oh man, what did I do, right? But there's still hope, right? There might be a time limit for you somewhere out there. And if you ended nicely, like I said, there's definitely a chance for you. Okay? So I'd like to see, now I'm going to go ahead and clarify these now. I'm going to see, let me look at these for a second. Let's go ahead and find out. And I'm going to do the reading a kind of trippy way because, I was going to see if it was going to change or if I would have the feeling to change the way I did, but I don't. So it seems that Spirit's going to want me to do all the readings this way for until the end of April. So I'm going to go ahead and find out here, though, real quick, why somebody is waiting for a situation in regards to possibly marriage, right? Why is this Hierophant and Temperance card here? What are we waiting for in this situation? Well, who is being temperate over the situation? Who is tempering, dealing with whatever's going on, right? What's going on here with this Temperance card and the Hierophant card for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020? Temperance and the Hierophants. So the reason why those are there is because, okay, so somebody is trying to maybe divide assets, dealing with having to give, like maybe child support, palimony, assets, splitting assets, whatever, right? So I'm feeling that possibly this is a separation of a marriage, possibly, right? And it's in regards to this Three of Cups energy. Now, this could be celebration, as in it works out in your favor, or it could mean that it's not gonna. It's the reason that this is happening is due to three-party situations, right? Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with the Queen of Cups, or this could be your energy, Scorpio, right? Yeah, definitely. Now, remember the Queen of Cups. She's pretty intuitive, but so are you. You are in that energy of, your intuition, and I think you're trying to make the right choices here, right? I feel like you're a little different now, Scorpio, than before. Well, obviously, because you're the Emperor, right? This Queen of Cups, though, has definitely got you, or you are in your head about something, about some sort of disagreements that have taken place, right? Yeah, you've been patient over a lot of situations, okay? You could actually, I just got a different friggin' thing, a different thought. This could actually be another person from you, Scorpio. This might not even be you. This could be a person that might have went on a journey, right? And is now picking up the pieces in their life. And while they're doing that, you are also doing something, right? Dealing with this situation here. Caught in your head about it. So you are waiting on information in regards to money, okay? In regards to this situation, this separation, whatever's going on here, right? This could be divorce, right? Waiting to see what kind of dough you're going to get out of it, right? Look at that King of Wands. Didn't the King of Wands jump out off this deck earlier? I think it did, right? Well, here he is. Definitely knew he was going to show up. This guy, though, you guys, look at the look on his face, dude. Can you see that? He looks like, I don't know, that look on his face. But I mean, yeah, he looks like He doesn't look mad, that's for sure. So there's a possibility if you're dealing with a fire sign, male, female energy, right? This is Queen of Cups, but you could be a male watching this and be in this energy, Scorpio. Yeah, you could be showing some attributes of the King of Wands here, right? Happy about a situation, or you could be dealing with the King of Wands who is going to come out happy in this situation. Money involved, of course. Let's get the last card for this. Yeah. And then there's going to be that message that comes in of emotion. So once once there's like victory or success, or whenever this is resolved right here, this separation, right away, you know, there's going to be a message coming in of emotions when it's over. It's like boom, 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 step by step by step. Like Spirit's got everything in order, you know. Maybe you had to wait for this to take place. But once it's figured out, it's like right after the other, things start moving, right? So we got the idea of that. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Okay, yeah, Three of Wands, right? So you're waiting. So that this may have not actually 100% taken place yet. So you might even be in the process, or it might have taken place already. It just depends on what level or what stage you're at in the journey, right? So let's see. You know what? Let's clarify that Emperor, right? Let's see. Why is the Emperor dealing with this Page of Wands energy, right? That's a good one. The Emperor. He's an Emperor now, and he wants to start a new adventure, something new, trying to pick up the pieces in his life. I'm saying his, but this could be a female. Remember, just gotta fit it that way because we all hold those energies. And like I've said previously, because it's been taking place a lot lately, is that a lot of the women out there are in their male energies, standing up for themselves, speaking up for themselves, having boundaries, right? So why is this Emperor here with this Page of Wands wanting to take maybe a new journey, a new adventure in a different direction, change of plans, right? This is for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Why is this Emperor here with this Page of Wands energy? There's going to be some truth, or there was some truth that came in, okay? Now, either there was some truth that came in, or somebody ended a situation just completely. Something came to an end. So that's those are the two choices here. Somebody came in with truth, want to start something new with truth, or somebody came in with that truth and just pretty much ended it, right? Knight of Swords, yeah, you see, somebody came in with some truth. I don't feel like it was really too harsh and direct, but that depends on your trauma sensitivity level, right? Remember, I coined that word a month ago or 2 months back, right? Trauma sensitivity levels. We all have them. Traumatic sensitivity levels, right? So I'm not feeling like the intensity level of this truth or this ending wasn't too bad. That's what I feel. I don't know. In some situations out there, it may have been really horrific, but you know, there's a few out there that it actually ended kind of okay. I mean, sure, it might have hurt a little bit, but it was handled the way it should have been, you know, between people. Yeah. So once this truth was told, though, there was some passion here that came in too. Somebody is sending the message about passions shared. Truth, passions shared. And this person is coming in. They want to give it another try, right? They wanted to give it another try here. They did, it seemed. You know, they had dealt with so many different situations, finally made it to that Nine of Wands energy, wanting to see, okay, is there a chance left? Got this one wand left. How am I going to use it, right? So if you were the one that came in with some message of truth that ended something, then, you know, and it ended okay, you could possibly go back and try to rekindle or restart, but, you know, I'm feeling like you should save that wand, that passion energy, to try and actually step back for a second and use that energy on yourself for a little bit more self-healing and reflection about what happened. Because if you left it off kind of decent, make sure if you're going to try to fix something that you make sure that you are comfortable within yourself to do this, that you're going to be able to handle whatever's going to come. It might be harsh to you too. And you can't just, you know, blow up and run away. You got to deal with it. So if you're ready to do that, then okay, by all means go. But if you don't know if you could handle whatever information or whatever is going to happen, if you try to fix something, I would suggest to just step back for a second and just try to look at yourself, and maybe there's a little couple extra things that you can do to heal yourself. Because I'm telling you, the more healing you do on yourself, the better. You know, it's much better that way. I mean, that's how I feel. You know, we're not ever going to be 100% healed, but make sure you're ready if you're going to try to do something here. Okay, I'm getting that feeling. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever's going to come if you do try to come back to something. Four of Swords. Okay. So yes, good job. You're going to go within for a little bit, okay? Go within, try to figure things out. That's perfect. You know, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, you do want to fix something that ended. All right, and you're still mourning over it, okay? And that's where you don't want to go back like that with that feeling, you know, trying to do something here because you're all sad about it. Try to get out of that sadness first. Because then you're just kind of doing it because you just want to not feel sad anymore. You know, make sure if you want to do this, do it because your intentions are good, you know, right? Okay, so I'm going to get these up. That sounds cool right there so far. This is why the Emperor wants to take it, you know, wants to go somewhere, so go in a certain direction. Yeah, look, see, something did end. Yeah. I think you're thinking about this again, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just make sure that whatever is going on upstairs and, you know, in your mind here, that, you know, that yeah, you got all your bases covered, that you're going to be able to handle all situations, and that you're not going to run away anymore. And hopefully the person that you might be dealing with isn't going to run away either. It's all about presentation, right? If you come in nicely and calmly, everything can be okay. Okay, so that's cool. Now, so yeah, so after you guys, there was a separation possibly with this Emperor energy. Seems that this Emperor is trying to pick up the pieces now. You're dealing with something here, okay? Let's see. Let's see what kind of justice, what this justice card is doing here, and what kind of judgment has been made, right? Why is this judgment and justice card here for Scorpio for April? Let me say that again, you guys. Why is this justice and judgment card here for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020? What justice will be had and what judgment will be made for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020? Let's see, you guys. Oh, gosh, wow. So it seems that it seems that when this is complete here, when all this is over, right? Because remember, I think you want to go back somewhere, but when all this is over, something's going to start right back up, I think. Because remember when we were here, like the last card in the end was like, okay, boom, boom, boom. After this is finished, things are going to start popping off, right? Yeah, they sure are. Because look, there she is. 9 of Pentacles. Single lady can take care of herself. She doesn't need anyone's help, you know? And this is the kind of lady that most men should look for, because the ones who have nothing and, you know, they're having problems and they're, you know, they don't have a job and, oh, woe is me, you guys, that person is only in it to just get what you got. That could be men doing that to women too, okay? So, you know, I'm just saying this person is a good prospect for another person who is doing well, because you know that this person doesn't need you for money or for anything, right? So you know that this person is not there to try and swindle you, right? Or trap you. They got their own shit. They don't need you. Why would they want to do? Why do they care to do that? They don't. This single person doesn't. This could be a male or female, right? Just reminding you. But this person, it doesn't matter, because they have what they have. So that should be one little sign there that, okay, this person at least is not trying to get me for what's in my pocket, the coin in my pocket, right? Because they got their own. So this is a good sign starting out here between this Justice and Judgment card. Oh, shit. See, I knew it. This is your lover. You know who this is. This is your lover. And you've pretty much known this the whole time, but for some reason, you weren't trusting it. So right now, you're still kind of, you know, tripping out on it. So you're kind of spying to see what's going on, you know. Page of Pentacles. You could be also trying to work on your money right here, because there is going to be a time, I think, that you're going to approach this person sometime in the future. You could be going through that now, or it could be happening in the future. You could have already been through it. But at this point, you know, what I'm explaining to you here is that you are trying to, you're gonna want to make an offer to this person, right? Okay, you're all up in your head about it. Maybe you're worried about this offer. Maybe you're worried that you might not have enough to give them. The High Priestess. I don't think you should worry, though, because you know what? You might be dealing with somebody in this energy, High Priestess energy. She already knows about you. She already knows everything. She has the intuition and the sacred knowledge already. You know? She knows about you. She knows about your situation. She's your lover. She knows. She's just not showing it. And you're not sure if she knows or what she knows, but she knows enough that there's issues, okay? She might not know everything 100%, but she knows something. She uses her intuition. So I think you should just get out of your head and worry about, oh, what's going to happen? You know, this, that. You know what? There's two choices. It's going to be a good ending or a bad ending. How do you want it to end? You want it to end good, or you want it to end bad? Now, a good ending could be, you know, yeah, she did know, and I just needed to come in and just blurt these things out. And because she already knows, that's a benefit for you, because she's already had it in her head. So when the information comes to her, she's not going to be all crazy and blow up about it, because she kind of knew already, right? So that kind of takes the pressure off things. So just know that this person knows something. Whatever you bring to this person, it's not going to super traumatize them, okay? Because they already maybe have an idea. Because this kind of person always, this is the person you're dealing with is the kind of person who always thinks the worst. You know? Puts all those scenarios out there and say, okay, it can't get better than, I can't get worse than any of these, right? And then usually when whatever comes in their way, they figure out, oh my God, it was like nothing. You know, so simple. But, you know, they're just preparing themselves. just like you do. You know, like you're trying to prepare yourself to come in with some sort of offer to a lover, and the right lover, a single person, not a married person, a single person. You know, you don't seek out relationships with other marriages. No, that's it's not a good idea, I don't think. Just saying, it's my opinion. I think when you marry one person, that's a person you should stick with. Try to invite anybody else into that or any other situations, guarantee there will be hurt in the end. Okay. All right. So what was at the bottom of the deck? Oh, look, Five of Swords. There's going to be somebody's, lies, deception. Me, I like to, when I think of this card, I think of it as somebody just being a big old liar. All lies are there. The deception is lies, verbal. That's what I feel about this card. And then the Seven of Swords would be, the actual physical deceptions, right? But I'm feeling like somebody needs to come in and tell the truth. Remember, I think your person knows all the stuff already. Should be able to tell that this person is not like the other people that you've dealt with. Could possibly be a more, I don't know, maybe they just do things differently, right? Now, let's end the clarification here with why these options are such a burden, right? Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands. For Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands. Why are these options a burden here? For Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands. Why is that there? Okay, well, you're waiting for something, okay? Waiting for something to, or I'm sorry, Two of Wands. Sorry. You've made a plan, okay? You have a plan, or you're devising a plan here to do this. All right, you're kind of seeing the big picture. You're looking off into the future a little bit because you're starting to not just do things willy-nilly. You're kind of giving a little thought this time. I think you are trying to get your own way of solving something, right? Yes, you're getting your opinions from others, but I think what's happening here is you actually are trying to see things from your own self, right? Taking all these options into consideration and coming up with your own solution, right? Yeah. Yeah, and it involves, sharing those emotions with that one person, right? The lover, remember, you really have hope in this too. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? But there is hope. There is hope for you. Yeah. You guys, this is fucking crazy right now. You could also be dealing with a Libra, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius and a Libra. These are two air signs. Now listen, it is possible to fall in love with two people here, okay? It is possible. But I'm going to tell you what, you can only end up with one. And that's how it's going to be. I'm not going to say, okay, you're going to probably have this and that. No, 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 no. You're definitely not going to have both. You're going to end up with one. These are air signs. These are air signs. They're going to put some thought into the situation. And if it doesn't serve them, they're going to move on. So just know what you're dealing with. Okay, Scorpio, know what you're dealing with. All right. You can deal with somebody who has a lot of hope, or you can deal with somebody who will give you the justice that you need, It just depends on your situation, really. So you might have shared your emotions with two people. You're having hope and you want justice, right? Wow. There's your answer. And then you'll have your Ten of Cups. Right? Gonna have your Ten of Cups, Scorpio. You're gonna have it. I see it coming, okay? But, Somebody might make an offer to you, or you might make an offer to somebody. But look, like I said, let's try to heal. You know, if you're trying to fight one more final battle here, and you got that one wand left, trust me, there's going to be another little extra wand in the background. Try to use that last wand to um, go within and heal yourself a little tiny bit more, because you want to make sure that you're coming in, you know, practice makes perfect, right? You know, make sure you know what you're, you know, headed into, or, you know, walking into here, or walking away from, right? Somebody might walk away from you if you come in with an offer. This is what I'm saying. You know, don't be too hasty on doing this, you know, on whatever it is you need time in between whatever happened here to whatever's going on here. Okay, you need a little time in between, that resting period. And like I said, you know, after one thing, the next thing's going to happen. Boom, boom, boom. You know, listen, things have been on stagnancy and hold for forever, seems, right? That's a little tiny bit more time to work on yourself, because you don't, you're probably still trying to walk away from the memory of all that shit that just happened, right? Wow, 51 minutes and 28 seconds, already very long, Scorpio. So yeah, I mean, that's what I have here. So you need to, what I'm thinking is you need to, you still have some burdens in your life that don't have to do with, you know, whoever you're dealing with. You know, this either Aquarius or Libra or this Emperor energy, whoever that is, right? um, yeah, so you still have burdens. You need to kind of see if you can fix a couple extra ones, I think, before you come into that person. You need a little bit of time in between. It's like, you know, when you break up with somebody or you're separate with somebody, you don't just jump into the next relationship, because rebound relationships, they never work, you know? You gotta like heal from the first thing. Maybe, you know, date a couple people and then think, do I want to be serious with, and then, you know, make a choice between whoever. Even if you know who your person is, don't bring that person back while you're still in the healing phase. Not a good idea. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, dude. Page of Wands. Yeah. You want a new adventure too. Don't worry. You'll get your new adventure, but you need to heal first before you just jump into the next thing. I'm just saying. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull 3 cards here for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. Let me just move these up, and hopefully you guys have chosen your stone, because we're almost there. All right, so we're going to get 3 cards for Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. For Scorpio from now until the end of April 2020. The next 3 cards for Scorpio are just breathe, okay? Just breathe. So maybe you might be, you know, panicking or tripping out right now on some things, okay? Spirit's telling you to just breathe, right? Just calm down, because everything's going to be cool. You might not believe it right now, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be okay. Guaranteed things are going to probably, I mean, at least closure might happen, right? We'll see. Teach. Yeah. It seems, okay, it seems that you have been taught something, right? In these life lessons, and you might be actually teaching others. You're going to be teaching others what you went through, or showing others what you went through, and teaching them how to overcome these types of things. Wow, okay. You could either be, you could be on the road to doing that, or you may be dealing with with a person who is a kind of like a teacher type. I don't know. This is a, I'm feeling these couple things, what I'm saying right now, right? Dealing with a teacher, somebody who could, you could even be dealing with somebody who could teach you how to heal, right? Hey, that's neat. Yeah, manifest. You are trying to manifest somebody back. And, you know, it's going to happen, but, you know, don't use any weird magic stuff. I think you should just, I don't know if you are or not. I'm just saying, okay? I'm not trying to accuse anyone, but I'm just saying, you know, try to do the manifestation in regards to like asking the universe, not like, you know, I don't know this black magic stuff. I don't know if they throw in some, you know, I don't know, plants in the pot and mix it up. And I don't know all that stuff. I don't know if this is involved in that, but don't go through all that garbage. That's like black magic, bad stuff. Whatever you're going to put out there's going to just come back. And it's just going to come back and it's going to slap you in the face. Anybody who does that, right? So just if you're going to try to manifest something, do it in terms of, you know, affirmations or speaking to spirit, you know, putting out good, you know. And you know what? The quicker that you put out good and change yourself for the better and try to help others and be, the faster your manifestations come in. Okay, I'm just saying, yeah, the more virtuous and good you are, step away from the negative energy, right? Once you do that and try to move forward in a more positive and happy, you know, and make sure everybody around you is happy, all good, then yeah, the spirit puts a little bit of a, puts more juice into you receiving this manifestation a little bit more quicker. Right? Yeah, look, you guys, trust. Trust. Okay? Yeah, maybe you guys aren't trusting a lot. And, you know, if you've been around a lot of toxic people, I don't blame you. But right now, at this present time, trust. Because, you know, this is time, it's time for you to take that new leap of faith. That's what this is, this card. This is the Fool card. It's time to take that leap of faith and trust. Maybe you haven't done that in a long time, but it's time now. Okay? So, Scorpio, hopefully you have thought of a question. I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. If you chose this stone, let's see what the answer is. Oh, it's the otter. Playfulness and efficiency. So, you know, you could be dealing with a playful person, an efficient person. Right? Somebody who puts fun into the work, whatever they do, whatever, right? Could be you too. You could be having that energy. And what do we got here? So whatever you asked, Scorpio, the answer to your question is no. Reason being is because there's possibly a three-party situation here. Now, either you could have somebody in the three-party situation, or they could have you in it, or you could feel like this is the energy with somebody that you know who might be dating or something. Who knows? I don't know. Could be dealing with a Libra. There's that Libra, right? So if you chose this stone, let's find out what the answer to your question is. We have the eagle, you guys. All right. Spiritual enlightenment and transcendence. Whoa. So you could be dealing with a person who has gone through this, or you are going through this. And if you're going through this, that shit is trippy, right? Sure is. I'll tell you what. Now, dang, you guys. Okay, you know what? Spirit's sending you synchronicities right now, okay? So I need you to pay attention here, all right? The answer to your question, Scorpio, is a maybe, right? Look at that. The Justice card. 11, number 11, master number, with the sign of Libra at the forefront. Synchronicities, you guys, pay attention. Right? I'm trying to throw out hints here. So, yeah. And the reason why it's a maybe is because Spirit needs to know you're going to make the right choice. You still have two choices, I think. Spirit's throwing out hints here, Scorpio. Use your intuition. If you chose the third stone, we have the deer. Sensitivity and peace. This could be all you want. Maybe you're a sensitive person and you just want peace finally. Or you could be dealing with someone like that. Okay, a sensitive person who just wants peace. Can we just get some peace around here? Answer to your question. And I hate this one. But we do have the hangman here. Answer to your question, Scorpio, is also another maybe. Right? You got to make a choice, I think. This is why the hangman is here. And this one now is showing up as Pisces. Pisces, you could be dealing with a Pisces. So you know your situations, right? I kind of see here that Spirit has thrown out a couple hints. I know that, but you know, it's not my place to say because you know your own story. And this is the reason why I felt comfortable to do this reading because I felt different about when I was hearing, you know, other readers. It was different energies. So I'm thinking, okay, I gotta do one because I'm gonna have a different energy than them. Right? So yeah, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Super long reading. So sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, I was really in the mode. So that's what I got for you guys. I'm not sure when the next reading will come out, but it'll just sprinkle out eventually, right? So yeah, you guys, make sure you keep it true love, okay? Happy, friendly, and loving. Nothing to fear. Stay calm and cheerful, you guys. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, so that was the reading for Scorpio. From now until the end of April 2020, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.